Hey guys, I'm Jeff the Homestead Dad and welcome to the Homestead. I don't know if you guys can see, there we go. So, it's snowing. This is why I put the back blade on the tractor and why I got the hay bales down, because it's snowing. And it's a mess. And it kind of rained for 8 or 10 hours before it snowed, so it's a slushy mess underneath. And it's still, all this morning, was right around 32, 34 degrees. So it's just a heavy, heavy snow. It's since gotten a little bit cooler, and it's intensified in how much it's coming down. We've probably got 4-ish inches, 4 or 5 inches. And if it keeps snowing like this, we'll get to that 8 to 12 inches. But early on in the week, they were like, oh, we could get, 15 to 18 inches or even 22 inches. I was like, yeah, right. That's not happening. I think we'll probably end up settling somewhere around 8, 9, 10 inches, which is a lot of snow, but not that much. But I wanted to ask you guys. So today, you guys saw the last video where I, prepared and got stuff ready for the storm so I didn't have to do as much stuff in the storm, right? That just makes sense, right? Some people go to the grocery store, buy extra food. I'm just wondering how many of you guys, when a storm or a hurricane or wherever you live, whatever the weather pattern in the future that you know about is coming, do you have to make a special trip to the store in order to make sure that you have enough food? I went to the store today, not so much because I needed to, but because there was only a few inches of snow on the ground. I knew there wouldn't be anybody out there. I've got 4-wheel drive. I drove slow. So I went to the store. Our kids have been eating grilled cheese like mad. So rather than making the bread and we need an extra cheese. So I went and got some. But how many people, I know lots of people who are like, oh, well, I'll just come over to your house. Well, one, if there's a storm, you won't be coming over to my house. How many of you guys have enough food to go for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks or 2 months? A lot of my YouTube friends, like the Aldermans and the Pratts and Lisa Sutton and Hodgepodge Homestead and Freedom Homestead, all of those guys who I talk with on a regular basis, I know for sure they would have been set. Wouldn't have had to go out. Obviously, if you do your weekly shopping and you do it on a Friday and you know the storm's coming on Thursday, well, maybe you go on Wednesday. But it's not like you buy twice as much as you did, with all the toilet paper and stuff like that before when COVID hit. So I'm just wondering, leave a comment below if you guys have several weeks worth of food or if you only keep a couple days. I know family members, they've only got 2, 3, 4 days worth of food. And, if they might be snowed in, iced in, mudslide in, hurricane, whatever, they might not be able to get to the store and they might have to scrounge. I'm pretty sure we could go for a couple months if we had to. Between chickens running around and goats in there. I haven't really tried goat meat, but if we needed to, we could. Still got a couple little piglets over there that they wouldn't give us a whole lot of meat, but we could eat something. We've got chicken eggs. I don't have milk, but we could go without milk for a while. And about 1.5 miles away from us is my friend who has a milk cow, so I could probably get to her. I'm just curious. What do you guys do for preparation? What do you have on hand? What do you need to do if there's a storm or nothing at all? I checked to make sure we had enough gas and diesel. So we got our diesel cans down there. We got 5 cans of diesel. And we got 5 cans of gas that I put stable in so that if, because this is heavy snow. If it breaks off a branch, the power goes out for a few days. Okay, it'd be a bummer, but I could pull the generator out, run that, and we'd be good to go. I've got the diesel for the tractor, no problem. I could, plow my way. Like I said, I could plow my way and drive over to my friend's house if we really needed something there or whatever. She's not that far away. So, what do you guys do? What do you have on hand for power? And what might you change in the future? Or what are you looking to change in the future so that you're more prepared? Let me know. Hope you guys are well. Leave a comment below. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the very next video.